It started actually in 2004, 2005, when at the Treasury they had a former Accountant General, Ms. Roberto, and I think Mrs. Barrow would have been there at the time. And efforts were made to try and start cleaning up the accounts, because there were lots of transactions hanging that were not properly posted, and then that also caused delay. Now, I can't give you the genesis of how all that came about, but up until that point, there was a new Accountant General, Mrs. Zeck at the time, and eventually I left the General Sales Tax and I went over to the Treasury as Assistant Accountant General. And then through CARTAC, we got assistance, and then we were given the opportunity to work with the Barbados, the Treasury, and Jamaica. But we spent a lot of time in Barbados because throughout the Caribbean, interestingly, we're experiencing the same challenges. And so they were ahead of us. Barbados, they were ahead of us. And so we actually sat with them, networked with them, and then we used the concept of trying to, in an effort to try and clean up the accounts, we used, at that time, we had designated a suspense account, and those transactions that we did not find the proper documentation to properly book those accounts, those were logged temporarily in a suspense account, and based on those initiatives, we were able to start producing statements. So I would say to you that maybe 2005, 2006 weren't within the 3 months period, but we worked on that until 2011, statements were being produced. So those were parts of the challenges also. I would say to you that the independence of the office is also a challenge.